It is Wednesday. It's the 16th of August. It's about 9:30. Got a few properties to visit. And I have things on my mind. So I made 2 recordings yesterday. One immediately following a meeting I had with a listing agent about leasing a potential spot for this new endeavor. And I left there. I did not feel fantastic. It did not go very smoothly. I mean, it wasn't rough. I mean, we were cordial, we were courteous. This guy has, I mean, he's locked into a way of thinking that just has no fluidity, no mobility, no flexibility. Just, he's locked into this, I don't know. I'm not going to get into it again. I talked about it. I tried to be positive about it and just kind of talked through it and made a recording, and then I made a follow-up recording later because I was feeling a little bit angry that I had to deal with that guy, and it's been bothering me since. It's like I got kicked in the nuts yesterday, and I made that second recording, and I had intended for that to be just for me because I didn't want to verbally bash this guy and then put it out there for other people to see, but I needed it to be documented. I needed it to be recorded and there and accessible later on down the road to just represent what kinds of personalities, what kinds of considering, but anyway, whatever path you're on, you're gonna run into individuals that don't necessarily fit your perspective on it. You just don't see things the same way, and more often than not, you're crossing paths with these individuals once you've locked in and are generating a certain frequency. It's going to be minimized. You're just not going to see too many of those individuals because they operate on just a different frequency than you. You just hopefully not going to have too much interaction with them. But when you do, how you handle yourself, how you protect yourself, how you keep from allowing their mindset and their reality to affecting yours, those are things you need to be prepared of. You need to be consciously aware of the possibility that you are going to run into someone like that. And I wasn't really prepared, and I talked about that yesterday. It kind of caught me off guard, and I've been kind of struggling with it ever since. So, like I said, it is like took all the wind out of my sails. I left there. I physically felt ill when I was there, and I felt a little off overnight, and I kind of talked about that. And that first recording, I downplayed everything and kind of deferred the cause to something other than that. But the more the day went on, the more I reran that meeting in my mind. Just cool up. The more it bothered me, and it got to the point where I was just telling myself over and over and over again that, you know, his lack of vision doesn't need to affect mine. And I even went so far as to tweet that out, and in doing that, it gave me a little bit of separation. I was able to sever that connection that I was holding on to that was causing me issues. And I felt more clear, more fresh after that, but I still had the lingering just sense of negativity. That's the only way I can describe it. I didn't feel very positive about my possibility or potential to move forward. I felt like all my ambition had been basically wiped out from one other person's this is the way business runs, this is the way things have to be done, you have to follow these steps, and there are price tags associated with that. There's no flexibility, there's no movement around that, and that's the ideology that I'm going to have to overturn. That's what I'm going to have to battle. So, I mean, everything happens for a reason, and I feel like I was kind of knocked off course with yesterday's interaction, but it was a good primer to show me what I have to look forward to if I continue down this path. So I made that second recording yesterday, and in doing that, again, it's cathartic. It helps me talk my way through it, but it puts it out there in the universe. I made that second recording, and sometime mid-afternoon I got a notification on Instagram that I was followed by Conscious Media Festival, which I've never heard of. It was linked out of Austin, and I was curious, so I started looking into it, went to their website, started looking at the people that are involved, reading their bios, going to their individual websites, their individual Twitter, Facebook, Instagram pages, whatever they had available, and everything that I talked about in that second recording about wanting to create a new method, a new system for being self-sufficient and being an entrepreneur and creating, starting, maintaining your own business and being self-sufficient seems like it fits in almost exactly with what their goal is and what their motivation is. So I ended up with an interaction that I didn't necessarily care for, which led to me speaking aloud why I didn't care for it, which led to this connection being established. Into it, the more I really felt a connection to these individuals.
Phone call completed.
Trying to do. So it also led me to another individual, Wes, I think is his name. The Obsidian Blade is his Twitter/podcast. And I did a little, what I could find, looked into what he was presenting and how he was presenting it, and I see a strong connection there. And again, it looks like they're based out of Austin. They're an hour from me, and so I followed the Conscious Media Festival back, and then I tracked and followed this Obsidian Blade site pack also, and I'm not sure where that's going to go, but what it did two things. One, it gave me a little bit of reassurance that there might be other individuals out there like myself, because I just really haven't found any. And there's always going to be some differences. But this, from what I saw, it was very, very close to what my ideology is and what my intent is. So one, it gave me a little bit of reassurance, but then it also kind of created a sadness, a despair in not having other individuals, like-minded individuals, to be able to discuss it, to be able to interact with it. It just brought down this whole feeling of isolation and loneliness that it does creep into my life every once in a while, because it hits me. There's just, especially after yesterday's interaction, I don't connect with a lot of people. A lot of people, one, don't have the capacity to understand and see what I see. They just don't have the ability to comprehend. And I've said this in recordings when I get to this point, and it happens. It's part of my cycle. I get to these points where I feel like I'm in a room full of children. I'm like the only grown-up in a room full of kindergartners, and you can't have a grown-up conversation with a child, and that's how I feel don't have a whole lot in common with people, and for the most part, I just keep my my conversations, my interactions neutral to things that are, you know, the basics, what's physical, which is why I've chosen food is that medium. But having a vision of business and what it could be and what it should be for everybody, and then having to try and explain that to somebody that does not have the capacity, the mental ability to grasp or understand, because they're operating on a, again, childish level. There's just really no way for me to put it. And this guy's successful. He has a successful business. He's got signs all over town. He's one of the larger management companies. But again, he's from my perspective, what I see, he's a child. He's a toddler. And how do you can't do business. There's no way to have a relationship, a business relationship with an individual like that. And I honestly, again, I keep going back to this, but I was really surprised that I ran into somebody like that. But it's not much different than our current political situation with the president we have in office, because I see him as being very similar to that. He just doesn't have the capacity to understand. He was very successful as a businessman, but he just operates on a level that is far below what even I would consider to be average. And that's sad that he somehow was able to convince people to vote for him and still has people that support him. But, you know, it is what it is, and it'll sort itself out. So, anyway, the whole point of this recording today was again, me to talk through it, to try and get a little bit of separation from the two, is really about rebounding. How do you rebound from situations when somebody drags you down, or you allow yourself to be deflated by somebody else's reality? I mean, it's like trying to swim and carry an anchor at the same time. You might be able to do it for a while. Eventually you're going to wear down and it's going to sink you. How do you cut that tie? How do you drop that anchor? Because you have the ability. I have the ability. For some reason I'm having trouble letting it go. So it's got me existing in this space of doubt and a little bit of fear. I went to bed last night thinking, why am I doing this? It's too much. It's too hard. It's too difficult for me to battle against that established ideology. I can't do it. That's what I felt last night when I went to bed. I felt like I had been beaten already, that there's no way for me to make it happen. I started thinking about all the places that I looked at yesterday, and I thought about some of the excitement that I felt when I looked at these and the possibility of doing that, and it didn't seem real to me last night. It didn't seem like I had the capacity to do that, and that is not where I live. That's not the reality that I've created for myself. And how did I get to that mindset? What brought me down? And it kept going back to that same interaction, and I keep giving it this power to suck me back down, even when I kick my way back to the surface. So I honestly don't know what I'm going to do, where I'm at right now as far as moving forward. I've got a couple potential locations still to get this business up and running here in San Antonio. I've looked at some alternate locations in other cities, which I liked. but right now I feel like I'm scattered, and I don't know. I don't know where it's going to go. So right now I'm trying to just keep myself balanced, keep myself elevated, and not put too much thought into it, because overthinking it is one of those things that's going to, again, bring me back down, drag me down. And I don't know. We'll just see what the next week or so brings. But right now, today, I feel a complete disconnection from any of it. I feel like I have no ambition, no motivation to do anything. I even was driving to work this morning and said, fuck it, I'm just going to work property management and be mediocre and just get by, which is not what I'm going to do, but that's the thought that was going through my head. And I need to pack that thought into a fucking cannon and launch that bitch off the planet. So I definitely don't want that shit carrying around with me. So anyway, we'll see.